to my channel. My name is Tracy and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria, Australia. I'm really excited for this video. We are doing a really awesome 3D project. It is a little treat box or treat holder. Inside is a Zappo lolly, so this one here. We get these here in the supermarket in Australia, but I'm pretty sure they're all around the world. They're made in Korea, so if you can get them in your country, let me know. We're using the Sweet Strawberry Bundle from the mini catalogue on page 44, and I just love this sweet. So my daughter really loves this project, which is really great because it's very inexpensive and very quick to make. It uses minimal supplies. So if you would like to purchase this sweet, the link is in the description, and if you purchase through me, I would so appreciate it because it helps me to bring these videos to you. Now quickly before we get started, in the description of this video there is a link to sign up for my emails, and I would so appreciate that as well, where you'll get updates, inspiration and a tutorial as well each month. So let's get into it. All the supplies I'm using for today's project can be seen on the screen. Head over to my blog for all the measurements, and the supplies are listed over there as well. I've actually created this box with the measurements for the Zappos, so these fit perfectly. And I'm using the Sweet Strawberry Bundle for this project, but if you have the Berry Blessings stamp set from the Celebration offering that's just finished, you could use this as well because there is like a grape or a berry Zappo in that kit. This is the True Love Design Series paper, absolutely gorgeous, also available in the mini catalogue. One side is flowery and the other side has more designs. Black and white, you can't go wrong. The inks that we're using today are Daffodil Delight, Just Jade and Flirty Flamingo. Okay, to create this box I have a piece of 6 1/8 by 6 1/8 Flirty Flamingo cardstock, and I'm not going to go through all the measurements. Please go over to my blog where all those are listed. It's a pretty simple box to make. One side has the opening to pull out that Zappo, the other side is closed, so I've done that on purpose to make it a little bit easier to create. We have all the score lines in place. I'm going to use my bone folder now to burnish all those crisp edges. Helps the box to go together. Now if you're in need of the Sweet Strawberry Bundle or any other supplies for your crafting, you can purchase them in my online store. Use this month's hostess code, and not only will I send you a handmade card, which is the customer appreciation card for this month, I'll also send you a bundle tutorial which is packed full of inspiration as well. And by you purchasing through me, that helps me to bring these videos to you, and I so appreciate your business and your support. Just going to create another tab here just on the bottom, which is where there is one tab, not the double tab on top. So I'm just going to pop it into this mark and make that small mark down on that single tab. And that just helps the box to go together. You need 2 tabs to actually secure the box together. And I didn't realize when I was filming this, but I make this super hard for you. So I really apologize in how I cut this out. So we've cut down that first tab to where we've just made that score line. The other side where there's 2 tabs, we're actually cut that completely off. So you can see we needed that side to pop the box together. This is where I start to really make a mess of everything. I'm going from side to side to side. So I'm just going to talk over, keep watching, and I do show you at the end the template of what your box should look like. But if you're in need of purchasing the Sweet Strawberry Bundle or any other projects that I've used or products that I've used in this tutorial, or any other craft supplies that you need, you can purchase them in my online store. Use this month's hostess code and I'll not only send you a handmade card, which is our customer appreciation for this month, I'll also send you a bundle tutorial which is packed full of great card ideas and inspiration. So I'm almost done here. We're creating a few more little tabs here. What you need to realize is all the tabs are notched off. It just helps the box to go together. And we also have the larger tabs are left the same because they're the ones that, except for the one on the double side, because that goes inside the box. But the other 2 on the other side, that closes the box, so you don't notch them ones. Okay, so here it is. This is our ending template. Looks a little confusing, but it really isn't. It goes together really easily. So I'm going to run a bit of tear and tape along that end tab, and this makes sure that the box doesn't fall apart. It is strong adhesive, so you do have to be a little bit careful with it when you're popping things together. Now I popped the Zappo inside, and I don't know whether this is the best idea or not. The packaging is quite slippery, so we're just going to pop the box together now, and I'm going to line up those two edges. I'm going to show you a little bit closer in a minute once I take this tear and tape backing off. And I and ah about leaving it in, taking it out. You'll see. So we're lining up that scored edge with the edge of that tab. Once you've got one side down, it makes it a little bit easier to get the other side. And that Zappo's moving around inside. Okay, so once you've got it, there we go. Now I'm also going to fold it down, take the Zappo out and fold it down. This just helps the box as well. Make sure it's in the right position. So I'm going to close down that closure side, pop the Zappo inside, and we're going to glue that other tab edge. And I'm just going to use liquid adhesive for that. You could use tear and tape. We've got the tear and tape out already. If you have that out, you could use that. Now we're on to the decorating, because this is the fun part. We have the True Love Designer Series paper, and this is all black and white. I didn't want to leave it black and white. I thought, let's make it a little bit with the Flirty Flamingo, and I've been dying to use these blending brushes. These are so good, these brushes. So I've got the two pieces of the Designer Series paper. We're going to use Flirty Flamingo ink. So I'm just adding all that ink to the brush, dabbing off quickly just for those harsh points, and then this goes on so beautifully. Now I didn't want it super dark or with too much colour, but I just wanted to add a little bit of extra colour there. So it comes across really easy. There's no harsh lines. I think these are the best brushes ever. So I'm so glad, because I've been using the sponges and the sponge daubers for years, but highly recommend these. They're just so much easier to use. So I'm just popping these down with liquid adhesive, and we're going to start with doing some stamping, because there hasn't been any stamping yet. So I have a piece of basic white here that we're going to do our strawberries. Now the colours we're using is Flirty Flamingo, Just Jade and Daffodil Delight. And I do a boo-boo up here in a minute, so stay tuned for that, because yeah, there's always at least one or two in every video. We're going to stamp off the solid image of the strawberry first, and just makes a really nice colour, light colour. And with the detailed image, we're going to do the full colour. While we have the Flirty Flamingo out, I'm also doing the sentiment, which is a really sweet sentiment. That was so sweet of you, which is a lovely little gift to give to someone with the sentiment. So we're bringing the Daffodil Delight in, and we've got a little flower here. This is just the detailed flower, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to use full strength or second generation stamping, but anyway, we stamped two. So we're doing the same for the leaves in Just Jade. We're stamping off for the solid image and using full strength for our the detailed image, and also the tops of the strawberries. Same thing, stamping off for the solid and first generation for the detailed. So I'm going to use the punch with this one. This is a punch bundle, which is fantastic. I love punches. But this is where my boo-boo comes up. So we're cutting out bits, no worries. Punching them all out. Getting there. Alright. Here's my boo-boo. Why am I fussy cutting? That punch has a punch for the flower. I don't know why I didn't use it. But anyway, you saw it here. So I'm just going to use Tombow liquid adhesive to pop all the elements for our strawberry together. These are so cute. And you could change the colours around. Real red. What else could you use? Merry Merlot maybe. Even Melon Mumbo. There's so many different colours that you could use. Poppy Parade. Shaded Spruce. Granny Apple Green. So I've gone with the Just Jade and Flirty Flamingo because I thought they're nice colours together. And you just have to have that little bit of bright yellow. So we're using some Stampin' Dimensionals to pop these up. And I'm also going to do that with our sentiment. So I'm going to pop up the basic white piece with our Flirty Flamingo, but we're going to use the liquid adhesive to glue or adhere down that whole sentiment. And then we've just got one last thing to do. So I couldn't just leave it like that. I had to add a little bit of bling. And I'm right on the rhinestones and the pearls right now, so I thought the pearls would look really pretty. So a few little pearls, one in the middle of the flower, and then 2 for our sentiment. Quite an easy project. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. The Sweet Strawberry Bundle is linked below, so if you would like to purchase, you could do so in the description. And don't forget my emails. Sign up for my emails to get some inspiration and fun ideas. I'll be back with another video really soon, so hopefully you can join me for that one. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in your